Here's the UK and Ireland weather forecast for this September the 2nd through to the 4th, 2013. That's this Monday through until Wednesday, the first week of September. Looking at the next 3 days, then generally going to be partly cloudy. We will be seeing some more heat on the way for some this week, so certainly not an end to summer just yet, though we will be having some wet conditions as well for other areas, generally towards the north and west of the country. So this is the air pressure simulation you can see over the next few days. This goes out to about 4 or 5 days' time, maybe even a bit more actually, with some high pressure moving into the British Isles towards the last few days of this run. That's towards midweek, towards the end of the week, looking at some high pressure, meaning more settled conditions and warmer temperatures. Here's Scotland on Monday, Scotland and Northern Ireland. You can see some rainfall, especially towards the north and the west. Towards the southeast in particular, we'll probably be seeing the driest of the conditions. In Northern Ireland as well, overcast but dry with high temperatures of 17 to 22 degrees Celsius. Elsewhere, further south, you can see more mixed conditions for England and Wales. A little bit of drizzle perhaps for northwestern England, but the rest of us should be staying dry with some fairly sunny conditions further towards the southeast in particular, with high temperatures of about 25 degrees Celsius, 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Looking at Monday night, you can see rain continuing over parts of Scotland, especially towards the west, along the western coast in particular really, towards the Outer Hebrides as well. The heaviest of the rain will be falling here. Towards the east, remaining dry, especially along the east coast and in Northern Ireland as well. Low temperatures of 13 to 15 degrees Celsius. Elsewhere, further south again, no rainfall forecast for Monday night, but there will be overcast conditions virtually for everywhere towards the north at least. But further south it will be a bit more clearer, especially towards the south coast. We'll be seeing the best of the conditions, mostly clear skies with low temperatures of 13 to 15 degrees. Looking at Tuesday then in Scotland, first of all, you can see a bit more of a mix here, a bit more sun poking out, especially towards the eastern coast of Scotland and Northern Ireland. Towards the west, more overcast conditions remaining with some rain for the northwest of Scotland, extending into the Highland area quite possibly. Further south again, looking at some more better conditions here. Partly cloudy skies generally for most areas, with some clear skies towards the southwest of England and Wales. The worst of the cloud will probably be perched along the eastern coast, East Anglia area. Overcast conditions possible here. 20 to 25 degrees will be the high, depending on where you are in the country. Looking at Tuesday night, you can see some heavy rain towards the northwest and the north of Scotland, but elsewhere it's going to stay dry towards the south, the central belt onwards further south towards Northern Ireland as well. Partly cloudy skies overnight with low temperatures of 11 to 14 degrees Celsius. Further south it remaining fairly similar as well, fairly clear skies, especially towards the eastern half of England. We'll be looking at some mostly clear skies and maybe even no clouds at all for some regions. Towards the west, the western coast, more cloud here, but still no rain and certainly partly cloudy at worst. 10 to 14 degrees will be the low temperature here. And looking at Wednesday, looking at Scotland first of all, more rain towards the north. Rain also creeping into Northern Ireland as well on that day. But there will be some sun still poking out through western Scotland. In particular, that's probably the best of the weather we'll be seeing around here. 15 to 20 degrees the high temperature. And further south, this will be one of the hottest days of the week as well, for England in particular. We'll be seeing some partly cloudy skies, more cloud towards the north, less towards the south, mostly clear skies for at least the southern segment of the of England and Wales, with high temperatures of 26 to 28 degrees Celsius in some areas, 82 degrees Fahrenheit, which is certainly much above average for this time of year. And looking at Wednesday night, you can see some more rainfall moving into Scotland now. Over most of the country overnight, with some persistent rain as well possible over Wednesday night. The east coast might remain dry, especially towards the southeast, but no promises there. 9 to 12 degrees the low temperature. Elsewhere further south, moving into Ireland and England and Wales as well, partly cloudy skies generally, maybe a little bit of drizzle extending southwards into the Republic of Ireland along the eastern coast, maybe extending towards Dublin, but elsewhere it should remain fairly dry once more, with the clearest of the skies to the south and low temperatures in some areas not below 16 degrees Celsius. That'd be quite a warm night on Wednesday night. You can visit the website force13.com for tropical storm related news and other such things like that. But until the next forecast, which I'm not sure exactly when that will be, maybe in 2 or 3 days time, that's all for now.